On this episode of Ladies First, the debate wasn't really about manipulation. It was about morality. If dating is already transactional, if both sides are moving off leverage, then why is only one side expected to move with virtue? That's when fatties stop filtering.
I don't believe women care about morality. I believe women care about winners or losers.
Now, the temperature rises. Because if standards are optional, then honesty becomes optional too.
Are you tall or are you short? Do you have money or are you broke? Women are very utilitarian when it comes to the use of men, right? So if women are pragmatic about what they like in you and how they're going to use you, why shouldn't I do the same? Most of y'all are buckets.
And once that line drops, there's no going back. The conversation turns into a power struggle.
Y'all want to go outside with the dudes that you don't like that. The dudes that you like that, they stay inside. You don't see them. You don't know about them. They are not public. These are the guys that you like. He's the guy that you call at 3 a.m. in the night and say, what you doing, big head? There's the dude that you like. He's not the dude that you spend the whole day talking with him because he wants to be your emotional tampon. Why am I wrong?
Last week on Ladies First.
So you're basically
Right?
saying that men are more manipulative then? Because really, like,
That's what I said? Wait, that's what I said?
That's kind of what you're saying. Like, you're basically saying that a man can walk around and situationship a woman for years, string her along. And I hear that all the time.
It's not stringing along. We're both adults. Do you like sex? I like sex. If you're going to give me a glass of milk every day, why should I buy the cow?
You'd have to ask that on the women on the panel because, I don't know very many women that can, strings attached, no emotions, have sex with a man the way a man can.
And that's the point. But that's the men's game. I think women know exactly what they into. If they like somebody, they will do anything and everything for the dude. If you like them more than they like you, they will not pour anything into you unless they actually are good people.
But that's my
women,
point.
Unfortunately,
Just
are.
that if they like you, they'll do anything for the dude, right? So if the
No,
guy
if
is
they like you more
that's
than
my
if
point.
they
If
like
the
you
guy's
more than the
non-committal
dude,
and he's willing to string her
No.
along, he'll take her with him, right? And she'll be in the back of her mind hoping that one day he actually commits.
Sure.
Right?
So can you admit that woman putting men on the friend zone that wants to have sex with them and like them, is that manipulative?
It's less manipulative than a man putting a woman in a friend zone but then sleeping with her after.
Men don't have friend zones. Men have zones.
Okay, we'll call it what you want.
Woman have friend zones. I will keep you around and try to get attention, resources, and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
And men have fuck zones. I will use you for sex, and you don't get nothing other than that. Like our both of these situations manipulative.
But look at the language you're using. Let me know a woman that's okay with being used for sex, where a man goes.
They do it all the time.
I want to use you for sex. I don't know many women that are waking up saying, that are 13 years old watching the Disney movie saying, I hope one day I grow up and I get used for sex.
Sure, women until the puberty hits, and now they're 21 in college, and now they want everybody that they like to use them for sex. That's what all they're good for. Like women are Jonathan. One thing that women are behaving as nasty as men at this point. They are sports fucking like us. If they find you attractive, they will fuck you and dump you on the next day. No remorse, no text back message, no. How did you? They was like woman. Actually, they like when we used to fuck women that we didn't care about. Women are starting to do that. I don't like.
Where does all that come from? All of that comes from social media of liking and thirst trapping, and the pornography. We're just shifting our morality as a species, right? And here I'm on the show right now trying to dial it back. Athena is also trying to dial it back, saying let's get away from this depravity. And whether Flo thinks you need to have religion or not, as he would say that you don't, it's just about we got to reclaim how to treat people. We got to reclaim how to choose and cherish people and let them know that, you know what? Yeah, I love the intimacy, but I'm actually not into you. So I'm going to cut it off there. I'm not going to string you along. I think that's manipulative. But yes, women can be manipulative too. I will not argue that point.
Hey, Tina, do women care about morality? Most women?
The majority of women, I don't believe that they care about that. I've actually, with interviewing lots of women, like typically women don't care if a man is a virgin or if he, saved himself till marriage or any of that. Most women don't care. They don't really care about morality. They care about how they feel, and then the provision and protection and other things. But yeah, I'd say the majority of women don't care about morality, like the man's morality.
I believe that you should match energy, right? Treat people well, they treat you well. I believe that you should treat O's well. If a O treats you well, nothing problematic by sending her some food, talking with her on the phone. Like, be nice to her. She'd be nice to you, even though she might not be marriage material or relationship material. If that woman is dope to you, be dope to her, right? I believe in that. But the thing is, Jonathan is trying to insert morality. I don't believe women care about morality. I believe women care about winners or losers. Are you tall or are you short? Do you have money or are you broke? Are you good in bed or not? Are you attractive or not? Women are very utilitarian when it comes.
Mr. Chosen, if your response was actually the truth, then why do we see so many 17-year-olds turning 18 and then they're automatically jumping on OnlyFans, they're jumping on the Hub? And here's the thing, I'm not saying that these young girls are saying, hey, well, I want to grow up and be some ran through chick and be used by other men. But when I was 13, when I was 14 years of age, we dated, and I can tell you we did a whole lot more than just date, right? And this is where you see your 13-year-olds, well, I wouldn't even say 13-year-olds, but your 15-year-olds and 6-year-olds dating who? 23-year-olds, 24-year-olds. So they know what they're doing, right? They know what they're doing, and they're doing it young. Stop being disingenuous. And then notice how, just notice his language. Notice what he is trying to do. This is a female tactic. They will sit here, create a problem, and then try to group everybody as a whole. He's saying that, hey, well, listen, we all really need to have morality. We all should be dating for a purpose. We all should be messing with each other for a purpose. And it's just like, okay, but you have to ask, you're asking for all of this morality. Are these women traditional women? Especially being that they control access to sex, are these traditional women? They're not traditional women, but yet you're talking about morality. If I can ask who came up with the slut walk, if I can ask who came up with feminism, if I can ask who adopted feminism, if I can ask who adopted sex liberation, all of this is backed by women. So, but yet you want to then sit here and try to make it a man's issue. I mean, come on, bro. That's like sitting here. That's like allowing women to do whatever they want to do. And then something happens and they come to us and they say, hey, well, listen, we need to figure out how we're going to fix this. It's like, no, you need to figure it out yourself. You're the one who caused that problem. But this is, obviously he's indoctrinated by feminism. So of course he's going to have this ideology. But once again, whose fault is it? It's only going to be the woman's fault. Women control access to the coups, but yet you get upset when a man asks for the body count. Come on, bro. Let's do better. Let's continue.
Comes to the use of men, right? So if women are pragmatic about what they like in you and how they're going to use you, why shouldn't I do the same? Most of y'all are buckets.
Jesus.
Respect, there's no incentive for me to go over the cordiality of acquaintances other than actually have sex with you. So why should I be moral when I'm just playing the same game and being pragmatic about what you can do for you, what you can do for me? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Why should I be nice to you? When I say nice, why should I pour into you? Why should I care about morality and what I'm doing to you? Is this godlike? Why should I care?
Because you want to hold your head high as a man. You want to look in the mirror and enjoy the reflection that you see.
I don't do is I look in the mirror and I don't enjoy the reflection because I'm fat, not because I feel bad about it. If I was in shape, I'll say, look at that man. I will do the Johnny Bravo.
Well, let me ask you this, though. Can you look at yourself in high regard, hold yourself in high regard, have a positive self-image of yourself when you go around treating women like cum buckets?
Sure, because they're treating me like a firefighter. I pull along and I take my out. That's what they're doing to me too. Isn't sexual mutual?
Definitely sex is mutual. It definitely should be mutual. But if you string a woman along and you don't lead her to the conclusion that this is going to be actually something that's committed with, I'm going to
It's not
show
my
up
job. She
loyal,
didn't ask.
honest.
But she's not supposed to be. We're supposed to make him prove what he's saying before we give him what he's looking for. So the responsibility lies with us first.
It's both. I don't disagree, but I just think that both have to show up in that way, right?
He
Right.
shows when you guys, most men, when they're dealing with a woman, they're going off of physical features. That's what's gravitating you there.
For sure.
Everything else is secondary. So
For sure.
she would have to prove that he should be thinking opposite of a lustful mind.
Yes, and if she gives her away before I invest in her, it's her problem, not my problem. I'm like hey Jonathan, the leader conversation is not a threat for me. I'm not the leader of nobody. You got it, baby. You are a grown up with desires and dreams and hopes.
For sure.
If you came at my house at 3 a.m. in the morning, you are not going to shame me with the stringing along and the shit, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, who promised you that? It's not my job as a man to fix a woman that probably been with 30 men before me. Not my job at all. If the woman is a virgin or very close to it, if the woman is a widow, if a woman is a woman that only have sex inside of marriages and relationships, the conversation change. I will say, you know what? This is your standard. I don't want to trick you to get some coochie, and now I trick you out of sex, but I don't give you the relationship. Most of these women are fucking you first and then figuring out if they like you enough to date you or not. They decided that the game was going to be played that way, so I'm playing the game. And no, I have no shame about that.
Yeah, because sex is not a big deal. We're men making sex a big deal. For women, sex is nothing.
Uh-oh, man. We got Tom and Mr. Chosen in the building. I could not wait to use this video.
Young Kelly, man, D-Money, fake cash. Get in the camera. Yeah, let's go. We like Marlon and Mike. What? When he fight, I fight. What? I'm black as hell, he bright. What? I can ride his bike. Hell no, nigga. I mean,
Constantly bringing up morality. I just gotta ask, are these women being traditional women? Are these women reciprocating value? No, they are not. Same thing with chivalry. Your women became very entitled and ungrateful, and they killed off chivalry. And then they get upset that men aren't chivalrous no more. And his thing would be, well, men should be a little bit more chivalrous, but I think we all should come together and da-da-da. It's like he's always trying to preach to the choir, bro. And this is like, bro, that simp stuff does not work. If you've noticed that simp stuff does not work, if that was the case, then these women would not be hitting the wall at the rate that they're hitting the wall. These women would not be sitting up here just giving up the coos just to any and everybody, and then crying and complaining and pointing fingers at somebody else. Once again, chivalry is dead because men don't want to protect these type of women. Men don't want to sit here and give their best to a woman who is not going to reciprocate value. So your man is saying, well, we're not going to be protecting these people. And then guess what? Once again, guys, this dude is just arguing in bad faith. Let's continue.
Women are more focused on the emotional connection. If men can understand
no, they're not.
Women are more focused on emotional connection. Right?
The emotional connection is the sex.
The emotional connection to Ron. Have you ever saw a woman leave a man that fucks the shit out of her? Like, let's assume that man, every time they meet each other, that woman is going to get a glass of water. She put in her hand on the window, like, oh my God, I can't believe this. No, 1 second. These men can be the worst men in the planet. Have you ever saw a woman leave a man that satisfies every sexual need of a woman? Have you ever saw a woman says, nah, you the shit out of me, but I'm out. I don't like you anymore. Have you ever saw that?
No, I'm just saying, yes, I have. But remember,
you do?
No, but I'm just saying, look, check it out. It starts with the mind first. Woman starts with the mind first. That's what guys fail to realize. When you get the woman's mind first, then you get her body. That's how
I'll agree with that.
See, even males agree with it. So if a man can understand that the woman mind first, then you can fuck her leg.
So he's not emotional. He's sexual.
The mind is emotional.
No. It's sexual. If I can make you wet by the way I treat you, right? Even though it might be it's sexual. It's not that you are sending me philosopher quotes and trying to enlighten me. You're trying to get me some. I'm trying to get you wet.
There's some women that don't even have an orgasm at all, right? Why is that? Because they're not emotionally connected to you.
Because their body works like that.
No, man. you talking?
No. Hey, Ron. So, Ron, I came every time I got intercourse with the woman. For the most part, there's some accidents and all that, right? Is that an emotional thing they're doing to me, or this is just sex? No. Think about
Women
it.
are
Think
different.
about it. Is like all of them are emotionally stimulating me and all that, or just sex?
Men are
Well,
different.
men and women are not the same, Fatty.
Yes, they are. If you know what's funny, we are literally the same. If you can get me on the state of ecstasy and me wanting to bite you and all that shit, you can get everything from me. If I can get you wet enough to the point where you crave every single moment of me, I can hustle you out of everything you have. Men and women are literally the same. They are very intelligent when they. Melon, let me just say this, right? Women are extremely intelligent in 2025, 26. They have degrees, they have promotions, they have PhDs. They put a man that makes sweat in front of that woman, and she go boo, 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 boo. No, don't know nothing. All been like fuck up her whole life because of a man. And the same thing with the man. Men are tremendous a lot of times when it comes to their professional careers, how to lead the next generation and all that. And here comes big booty Keisha, and the man that's supposed to be the leader of the congregation now is having blowjobs in the Oval Office by Monica Lewinsky. How are we different when if I get you horny, I can get whatever I want from you? If I don't get you horny, now I have to use other things. How are we different?
Well, I think, maybe I meant to say men are easier.
It's easier because it's up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't care if you're emotionally, I don't care if you're emotionally. Do you think I'm emotionally satisfied with the sock?
No.
It's a sock. A man can use his, and there's nothing. As long as he gets his shit off, he's good. Why do you think you're better than my sock? No. Honest question. Why do you think you are better? If my sock could get me off in 3 minutes and you took 7, what makes you think that you're better than my sock? What makes you more valuable?
Well, I would just say it's more of a preference because some women think that their rose is better than a man.
Facts.
Oh no, they don't, because they're literally shaped like a dick.
Back to what Ronnie was saying about the mental thing. It's so true because, okay, I also get what you're saying. 2 different types of women. Yes, you have women out here just like men who will sex any and whatever. They got the morality of a man. But when you have a woman who's in a relationship or with her guy, baby, it's mental. If you're not providing or doing the things that you need to do around the house, I'm not gonna be sexual. I'm not gonna have sex with you. I'm not gonna be busting no nuts with you at the end because you ain't provide. And then another thing on the mental, you can't. I've it was like this thing. It was like women, you gotta like preheat the oven, preheat the oven. You gotta start from the morning, talking to me. By nighttime, baby, I'm ready to go. But some people have different sex drives. Some women be ready to go any time of the day, but a lot of some women do need that extra.
Don't. That's for your husband.
Romance.
That's because you don't like him like that. That's because you don't like him like
that. That's for your husband. Your husband have to romance you the whole
dating.
Hey, mama.
Different roles.
Mama, do you know how many times, mama? Oh, let's go to the movies. And now my fingers wet. I don't have to eat. We don't have to eat nothing. If you are into me, that will be the moment we see each other. You know what? Like you guys like to you guys like to play the. I'll get in the house. I'll take my shoes, and then I say, "Can I get a basketball jersey so I can feel comfortable?" And then you take your pants, and then you get the basketball jersey, which is a dress, and then I pass the hand in your shit. And now, like, y'all like this is not because y'all not ready from the get-go. It's because y'all don't want to look easy. So this is y'all thing. Is I need.
Oh, women have sex drives just like y'all.
No, absolutely, and that's my point. And that's my point.
During ovulation.
And that's my point. Hey, mama, when a woman is into you, you know what happens? Lunch break, and now we are on the back of my car, and then she's doing, and I only have 30 minutes I didn't talk with you in the morning. I didn't romance you. I didn't send you flowers. It was your lunch break and my lunch break. So we have 30 minutes because we need to eat. Let's go and have fun. And then you go to that cafeteria with something dripping down your leg because you're happy and content. That's literally what it is.
If you're checking all the boxes, yes.
But that's the thing. It's not about It's about if I make you horny or not. If I make you horny, I don't need to do nothing. If I don't make you horny, I have to go to Valentine. Like all these big Valentines, like expressions of love. That's overcompensating.
Yep.
A man that drops dick like a mother ninja.
Oh my goodness.
He give you one flower. It's like, here, baby, let's go in the back. For the month, I will snitch on men the same way I snitch on women. I'm not saying always, right? There's occasions where a man has to show up and show out. I'll give you that, right? But the man that every Valentine's Day he goes way out of the way to make these big manifestations of love, he knows he's not f***ing you right. He knows it. So this is a way of me to keep pushing the car and see if we get to the destination. And y'all know that too. Because if the man was dropping, you know what you say? I don't need to go outside, baby. Get us a pizza. Get us some of the Coca-Cola. And we will stay inside of the house pretending we're watching the movie. When there's nothing to do with the movie, we're going to have fun right here. Y'all want to go outside with the dudes that you don't like that. The dudes that you like that, they stay inside. You don't see them. You don't know about them. They are not public. These are the guys that you like. Is the guy that you call at 3 a.m. in the night and say, what you doing, big head? There's the dude that you like. He's not the dude that you spend the whole day talking with him because he wants to be your emotional tampon. Why am I wrong?
Not me.
Oh,
It is different for women. I mean, I think we can be truthful, right? It is very different, for women. But here's the thing, me and my homeboys live by a code in college, right? We live, well, not even a code, but a motto, right? You better get yours before I get mine, because if I get mine before you get yours, then hey. I mean, and here's the thing, I agree with Fatty, but I can also agree with other women as well that, hey man, listen, it's going to be different for women. This is why your women sit over here and have 50,000 toys that's all different sizes and different lengths and different shapes and all of this shit, whereas a man, all they need is just a hand and a magazine and a video probably. But y'all guys, let me know down below what y'all guys think. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. To the next one.